All right, guys. Now we're going to be working on If You Give a Mouse a Cookie, that book character. If you have not read any of those books, I highly recommend you do. You can also find those on YouTube. Grab your pencil. We're working vertically on our paper, so the long sides are on the left and the right. We're going to start near the top with a rainbow line. We always start out kind of with the rainbow line. We're going to go up from the ear and kind of make this tiny little triangle. And then we're going to continue the ear and come back down towards the head. This is the back side of his ear, and this will be the inside. And on this side of the mouse, we're just going to come around both our lines and down. We need to add an ear on this side. So same kind of thing, we're going to draw like this little triangle that comes off, which will be the back side of his ear. And we're going to continue to draw the bigger part of his ear. They should kind of match. We need to draw his face. So his face is a little turned on the cover of the book, so we're going to draw it off-centered, which means we're not going to draw like we're looking straight on. He's kind of got his head turned. So we're going to draw his little nose. It's rounded, almost like an oval. And then it dips down just a little bit right underneath. We're going to do a straight line down and a curve up like a smile and a curve up like a smile. And then we're going to do a big stretched out U, a tall U for his mouth, and a little line for his tongue. And we're just going to do two little lines for his eyes. Your neck's going to come down like this. And we're going to draw two little rectangles. This is the top of his overalls. They should go straight across to connect. Right underneath where his straps are, we're going to draw two circles. We're going to draw two little curved lines, one on each side, to connect his overalls. And draw his pocket. So you start kind of with a rectangle and add your tall stretched out U. From this side, we're going to start right by where we drew our buckle. You're going to come down and curve out to the left. Right above that, you're going to go on top of this line and then go up to a point and kind of curve all the way down. Then we're going to come up here and draw his arms and his body. So this part is his body. It's going to come out from his top of his overall, his little hand and arm, and then you're going to come up from where we just did his overalls, and you're going to come up this way, and it's going to curve out too. And we're just going to leave that for now, and we'll add some details when we get our Sharpie. Down here at the bottom, we're going to add the cuff on his jeans, so kind of where it's like rolled up. So you just want to add that. And then you're going to go up a little bit and go across. We're going to do the same thing to the other side of his jeans. So it's just kind of got a cuff at the bottom. Try to make them the same size. And then from here, we're going to start back up just like we did over here. Add our little buckle. And you're going to come down and then out to meet this other pant leg. We're going to draw him some feet. So you're going to come straight down. And we're going to stop just how we did on the hands. We're going to add the details of the feet with our Sharpie. So we're going to draw them the same way. We need to add his little tail. And then on this side, we're going to draw his arm so it comes out of where his overall is. We're going to draw a little point, because on this side, our mouse is holding a cookie. So the cookie comes in front. And then you can add in some chocolate chip chunks. You're going to grab your Sharpie. And the first thing we're going to do is outline all of our pencil lines. So wherever you have a pencil line, slowly outline. We're not going to worry about his hands yet, so just trace where you have your pencil lines. And we're not going to worry about the feet yet. You can still trace on top of all of your pencil lines. You can go ahead and color in the back part of the mouth. Before we add some more details, go back and erase any pencil lines that you have showing. All your eraser off the paper. We're going to go back in and add the hand details. So there's 1, 2, 3 lines for his hands, and then 3 little circles and kind of a big circle, bigger little oval. And then on his feet, you're just going to add 2 little lines. We're gonna add some little dots right near his nose on both sides. And then we're gonna draw him a couple of whiskers sticking out. Once you have this, we're gonna start to color. I'm gonna be using colored pencils for this. You can use whatever you want. I'm gonna start with my nose and the inside of the ears. So I have a pink kind of colored pencil, and I'm just gonna be coloring lightly around the inside edge of these ears, not pressing down too hard. Making sure I'm working where there's no white. Do the same thing on this ear. And then color the nose with some pink. Making sure to not press down too hard. Once I've done that, I'm going to get my brown and I'm going to start to color this mouse with some brown. Making sure to kind of lay my pencil sideways so I can get a good even color. The inside of the ears are a little darker, so you can press down a little harder in this area. But as you get away towards the middle of the ear, you want to press lighter and lighter so it goes back to that color. You can go on top of your pink and kind of blend your colors. Make sure you work in the same direction so your pencil lines stay the same way. You can draw straight on top of your Sharpie if you're using crayons or colored pencils. Same thing over here. You can press down a little harder towards the inside part of the ear. And as you come away from the inside, you're just getting lighter and lighter and going on top of your pink to kind of blend those colors together. Then you want to finish coloring out the face. I'm also going to go back in with my pink and color this little tongue in a little darker. And then I'm going to go back and color his hand. Go around your circles. We're going to color those in pink also. So just take your pink and lightly again, you're going to go on top of those little circles in the oval. And then we're going to color the other arm and his little hand. Little finger. We need to color his feet. And his tail. I'm going to use a dark brown to color in my chocolate chips. You can press down harder than we did for the mouse. Make sure you have no white showing. And then we're going to do a light brown on the cookie. since it's a chocolate chip cookie. Make sure you're staying in the lines, working smoothly. The cookie's a little more golden, so I'm going to find a yellowish or a golden color to blend with my brown and go on top to give this cookie a little bit more color. The last thing we have to color is the overalls, so just find a blue. And we're going to start to color in these overalls. I'm going to try a darker blue. We're not going to color the circles in. They're going to stay white for now. You can color on top of the pocket. Make sure you try to leave your pencil turned the same way so that it blends and there's no white showing. And then this part of the jeans, we're going to do just a little bit lighter, so I'm barely pressing down. And there's your mouse. Don't forget to sign your artwork. Great job.